Human history is rich with transformative events that have shaped societies, cultures, and the world as we know it today. From advancements in science and technology to pivotal moments of conflict and collaboration, these events have left lasting legacies. The most important events in human history not only altered the course of nations but also influenced the very way we live, think, and interact with one another. In this video, we'll explore the top 10 most important events that have left an indelible mark on human history. 1. The Agricultural Revolution, circa 10,000 BCE. The Agricultural Revolution, also known as the Neolithic Revolution, marked a dramatic shift from nomadic hunter-gatherer societies to settled agricultural communities. This transition allowed humans to cultivate crops, domesticate animals, and establish permanent settlements, leading to the development of early civilizations. The ability to produce food in abundance enabled population growth, the rise of trade, and the creation of social hierarchies, laying the foundation for modern societies. 2. The fall of the Roman Empire, 476 CE. The fall of the Roman Empire in 476 CE is one of the most significant events in Western history. As one of the largest and most powerful empires in the world, its collapse led to the fragmentation of Europe into smaller kingdoms. This event marked the end of antiquity and the beginning of the Middle Ages. The Roman Empire's decline also paved the way for the spread of Christianity, the rise of feudalism, and the eventual emergence of European nation-states. 3. The Renaissance, 14th to 17th century. The Renaissance was a period of cultural, artistic, and intellectual revival that began in Italy and spread throughout Europe. This movement, which spanned from the 14th to the 17th century, sparked a renewed interest in classical Greek and Roman knowledge and led to significant advancements in art, science, literature, and philosophy. Figures like Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, and Galileo revolutionized their respective fields, and the Renaissance laid the groundwork for the Enlightenment and the modern world. 4. The Industrial Revolution, 18th to 19th century. The Industrial Revolution, which began in Great Britain in the late 18th century, transformed the global economy and society. The development of machinery, the factory system, and new technologies like the steam engine revolutionized manufacturing and transportation. This period saw rapid urbanization, the rise of new economic systems, and significant shifts in social structures. The Industrial Revolution also paved the way for modern capitalism, globalization, and the technological advancements that continue to shape our world today. 5. The American Revolution, 1775 to 1783. The American Revolution was a pivotal event in the history of modern democracy. The 13 American colonies fought against British rule, ultimately gaining independence and forming the United States of America. The revolution's success inspired other nations to seek independence and challenge monarchies. The ideas of liberty, equality, and democracy, enshrined in documents like the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution, laid the foundation for the spread of democratic ideals around the world. 6. The French Revolution, 1789 to 1799. The French Revolution was a period of radical political and social upheaval that fundamentally changed France and had a profound impact on Europe. The revolution dismantled the monarchy, ended feudal privileges, and led to the rise of secular, republican ideals. It introduced concepts such as human rights, citizenship, and national sovereignty, which influenced revolutionary movements worldwide. The revolution also contributed to the rise of Napoleon Bonaparte, whose conquests reshaped European borders and politics. 7. The World Wars, 1914, 1918 and 1939, 1945. The two world wars of the 20th century were among the deadliest and most destructive conflicts in human history. The First World War, 1914 to 1918, led to the collapse of empires, redrew national boundaries, and set the stage for the Second World War, 1939 to 1945. World War II, the deadliest conflict in human history, led to the defeat of Nazi Germany, the end of the Holocaust, and the beginning of the Cold War. The wars also resulted in major political, social, and technological changes, and the formation of international organizations like the United Nations to promote peace and cooperation. 8. The Civil Rights Movement, 1950s, 1960s. The Civil Rights Movement was a pivotal period in the United States that sought to end racial segregation and discrimination against African Americans. Leaders like Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, and Malcolm X championed the fight for equal rights, resulting in landmark legislation such as the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965. The movement inspired similar struggles for civil rights around the world and helped promote the broader fight for human rights and equality. 9. The Moon Landing, 1969. The moon landing on July 20, 1969, when NASA's Apollo 11 mission successfully landed astronauts Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin on the lunar surface, was a defining moment in human history. It represented the triumph of human ingenuity, scientific advancement, and international collaboration. The event marked the United States' victory in the space race against the Soviet Union during the Cold War and demonstrated the limitless potential of human exploration and discovery. It continues to inspire advancements in space exploration. 10. The Digital Revolution, late 20th century to present. The digital revolution, driven by the rise of computers, the internet, and digital technology, has fundamentally changed the way we communicate, work, and live. Starting in the late 20th century, innovations like personal computers, smartphones, and social media have revolutionized industries, economies, and societies. The digital age has reshaped everything from business practices to education, entertainment, and social interactions, and continues to have profound effects on global connectivity, privacy, and the future of work. These 10 events represent key turning points in human history that have shaped our modern world. From the invention of agriculture to the digital revolution, each event has had a profound and lasting impact on human society, culture, and progress. While these events were often born out of conflict, struggle, or innovation, they ultimately contributed to the advancement of knowledge, human rights, and global cooperation. Understanding these pivotal moments in history helps us appreciate the resilience and potential of humanity to shape its future.